Martin O'Malley, we really do believe in helping all communities because we want all families to succeed. Now our number one priority right now is on same-sex marriage. We really want to expand gay rights so that they have the exact same rights as any other union, even if it's a heterosexual union. So we are really strong and we are really working on the civil rights movement in terms of same-sex marriage right now.
And education starts with the kids and many more than our communities. We want to focus on how can we get the children in the inner city, in the poorer schools, how can we get them to move along well. One thing we want to do is go back and revise the No Child Left Behind Act or the standards-based education reform, which pretty much is standardized testing for students, and if 50% of the students in the school pass, then your school is funded for the following year. However, the problem with that is we believe that the students who don't pass, the schools who don't pass, they have to wait an entire year to get called back up. And we feel like that's really unfair because if we want to really leave no child behind.
A better infrastructure for our society, you know what I mean? And, instead of all of that talking and stuff, the Warren campaign, we really believe in doing things that are logical and make sense and really sticking to our word. So I believe that that's what really makes the Warren campaign absolutely stand out, from any other campaign that's running this year. And, being a person of your word and just really not falling for, the threats, of bigger corporations, being, used as a puppet for them, you know what I mean? And not being weak, but being strong, not only for sticking up to your word, but for the American people and just the job that we really need to get done.
Thank you very much. Back to the question with the marginalized people of America. See, I believe that we are as strong as our weakest people. So we really need the population of people who are marginalized is getting bigger every year. And we need to really focus on that. My main thing is women, because once again, I'm a woman. Obama's first bill that he signed, into law was the whole equal rights, equal pay thing. But we all know that's not being enforced properly around here. We have women and men working the same job, but significantly getting paid different, a significant pay difference. Sorry. So we wanna address that issue. We wanna enforce that. We also want to like most of my counterparts here, we want to focus on education. That's where it all starts. If you're not educated, we all know where that goes. All of us here are all educated. You guys wouldn't want us as presidents if we weren't educated, right? But yeah, let me see, what else?
Lies in the new nuclear American family, the modern nuclear family. And I think the reason why my campaign will set us apart from my other opposition up here is that we are taking into account America from a familial standpoint. That's exactly where we started from. You start from a family and you grow. And how did we become the United States? From a bunch of families all living together. Now, the reason that it's important to start with the family is because we need to structure our policies, our education, our government, our social security, and other social welfare programs in terms of the family. Okay, so this is in terms of all types of families, not just in terms of giving, health care to a heterosexual couple that's married. That means giving health care and universal health care at that to same-sex couples. This means bettering our education, making sure that anyone, whether they are, under the poverty line or they are making a lot of money, has access to kindergarten and even preschool at a basic level. So we really want to make sure that everyone, starting from their family, has the opportunity in all of these sectors really to succeed and at a basic line, since everything is getting.
I've been in the White House. Been in the White House for whatever reason. Mrs. Clinton or whatever. I don't feel like we're in a position to say we are better, but we can guarantee that America is about education. We can guarantee an improvement in education. We can guarantee economic growth. We can guarantee that we're going to close the gap between rich and poor, and that's what we're all about. So we're not going to sit and say say that I'm better because of this and that. We haven't done anything yet, but we will if elected as president.
Great opportunity for the U.S. to push forward and not push backward. Discriminating against, you know, people in that sector is a way of America going backwards, and I don't agree with it. And in terms of what Patrick is saying, you know, that's so critical and so important when it comes to education, you know. And earlier, you know, when I was talking about how the Warren campaign wants to, you know, lower the interest rates for college student loans. You know, college is the future. You know, that's for kids, you know, that are in college right now. But you know, we have to start with the basics, with the foundation, and that starts with kindergarten, going up, you know, public education, you know, and just where most of our kids start off, you know, and making allowing a great place for students to have a great education. And you know, what Patrick is saying is something that I also agree with, and something that my campaign will definitely be aiming to support in creating a great education for younger children.
A shortage in you know, the doctors and physicians, and so what we planned was we wanted to have we wanted to expand the blue and gold package. You know, that fund that pays tuition for families under who come from a household which is under 80,000. You know, so we want to expand that to any student who make it into medical school or anyone going to nursing school. That way, you know, we could bridge that gap and fill that void.
All of the statements or just the comments on, you know, Obamacare, as I was saying earlier. You know, Obamacare has done so much to help America progress forward. You know, it's ended the practice of insurance companies denying people with pre-existing conditions. It's allowed, you know, it's allowed our young people, you know, to stay on their parents' insurance until they're 26. You know, it's provided tax breaks for small businesses who do provide health care. It's prevented insurance discrimination, you know, against women. You know, and I truly believe that you know, what we need to do is reduce the cost of health care. I mean, there was a bill that could have, a deal that could have went through for Medicare, you know, but Washington, you know, they wouldn't support it. You know, the Republicans wouldn't support it. It could have lowered the cost of drugs, you know, for Medicare. And you know, I think that lowering the cost is the right way to answer this whole situation of you know, what are we going to do? We're running out of money. You know, we're really not running out of money, and privatizing it is not the answer. That's just shifting the problem from the government to the people, and I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in right now. Thank you, Warren. I think that's a great, you know, the O'Malley campaign really stands alongside what Warren just said. However, we want to take it one step further. So I think Obamacare really is a step in the right direction. We've got, you know, sort of a universalization of healthcare going. But what we want to do is we want to completely eradicate private insurance. We don't want to have these huge high costs for private insurances versus, you know, we have universalization, but we have, you know, people thinking that the universalization is making healthcare a lesser quality. We're going to eradicate this. We're going to make everything completely universal, but it's not going to be subpar. It's going to be way up high. So universalization of healthcare is going to get rid of, you know, all of the money that's, you know, going back and forth between all of the private healthcare companies. So I think really it is a step in the right direction. We just want to take it further.